Yo. So, as you can see behind me, we have a large gap in the shelf because I actually sold Inuyasha, the Vizbigs, all 18 of them. While I love the series, it's a very long series. I have said it's repetitive, so I don't know. I didn't know if I was ever going to reread it. Since it was so long, we freed up a giant section on the shelf. So today, I'm going to reorganize the collection. I do have some questions I'm going to drop throughout the video, so feel free to watch the video and comment below. And we're going to get right to it. I have an idea for this shelf, but I do want to reorganize a few more things, and I don't know how that's going to go, so let's go. Take the Full Metal down to here, and I think I'm going to put the Dragon Ball Vizbigs that I rebound hardcover down here with the Vagabond. I think there'll be a little bit of a gap, but I might stick volume 37 in there, and it should work out nice. So let's go try that. Alright, that worked out perfectly. The Full Metals fit nice. I recently finished the 20th anniversary. A lot of cool mini stories in there. And the Dragon Ball hardcovers with 37 at the end surprisingly fit perfect. I'm not quite sure what I want to do up there. So I'm going to think for a second, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I got an idea. We're going to grab the hardcovers over here and move them over to where the Dimension W hardcovers are. And speaking of hardcovers, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 7, Steel Ball Run just came out. Part 7 apparently is like a separate story, or it's in a previous timeline. I'm not quite sure, but I've heard it's almost like a standalone out of JoJo's. So I'm thinking I might pick up Part 7. Let me know in the comments, please. Somebody knows. Is JoJo's Part 7? Can I just read it on its own? I mean, I have watched all parts of the anime, but can I just buy Part 7, read it, and be like, okay, I guess is the question. Anyway, let's get to organizing. Okay, once again, that worked. You know, we have all these hardcovers, Girl from the Other Side and Parasite, and there was just enough room. I kind of squeezed it over a little bit for All You Need Is Kill just to complete the shelf. And then we have these Assassin's Creed Dynasty volumes. I think I do kind of want to sell those, but for now I think I'm just going to put them where Dinosaur Sanctuary is over there, because it'll just fit. And then I have an idea for this shelf, so let's get right to that. So we moved Dinosaur Sanctuary up there, and the Initial D Omnis over to this side. This is not going to be permanent because all of these series are ongoing. We're probably going to run out of space at some point, but I just kind of want to see how it looks over here. And we do have another display stand because I put volume 37 of Vagabond down here. So we're going to display, I think we're going to display a Witch Hat volume. So that looks good now. But we have all these double stacked volumes, and I have Kakaishi in the back, and I really want Kakaishi in the front, which is the only reason I'm going to move all of these double stacked volumes. So it's going to be a mission, but let's do it. Okay, this is going to be the big move of all these books. You can see all four shelves that are double stacked, So one rule I have when shelving, it's one that I follow the most, is color balance. There's no white on white for the most part, and that balances when you look at the shelf. The colors the colors are balanced, meaning there's not white beside white beside white or black beside black. Because the problem is with manga, almost literally every manga is white spine, black spine, or multicolored spine. There's like no manga. The only one I can think of is Dragon Ball. The original is red spine. For example, Blue Exorcist should have blue spines with white writing, not white spines with blue writing. It would make it stand out on the shelf. And I wouldn't have this problem of juggling white, black, white, black, white, black, and then double black here. So I'm going to take down all these volumes off the front, and then actually I might not take them all down. I have somewhat of an idea what I want to do, so let's just get to it and see what happens. We're back. Phone ran out of storage, so we're back now, but I got 2 questions before we start moving. Are you reading Bugle Call Song of War? And if not, what is your favorite newish release? Let's say like under 5 volumes. Because this first volume was amazing. And if this keeps going the way it is, and it doesn't go down in quality, this could be one of my favorites out. And hello, my cat is here. Do you guys like this shirt? I made this shirt. It's for my favorite video game called Hunt Showdown. And I want to know what your guys' favorite video games are down below in the comments. So let's get to moving. Okay. Now we almost successfully did everything without having the same color beside each other, but let me look at this. I think aesthetically that looks good. I'll run you by what I just changed real quick, up close.
Okay, for the back, we have Claymore, Dimension W, then Yuji Iwahara's other works, and Black Torch, Dragon Eye, D Gray Man. So that's white, black, white, black, white, black. D Gray Man is ongoing, but the releases are so infrequent. 29 isn't even like, we have no idea when we're gonna get on 29. So Promise Neverland, then we went Attack on Titan to break it up a little bit. Black God. We have Sandland by Toriyama, and then Hero Tales just to fill it in. And Tomahawk Angel. Dark Horse, what the hell are you doing? I have no idea what's going on with this series, so we just put it there to finish the shelf off. Not the most ideal situation, but is what it is. And then if you want to see the front, I didn't want to move this section with Wolfsman and Nura Rise of the Yokai Clan. That fits nice. Then we have Black Cat in the front. Kakaishi, the reason we moved this for this series to be at the front. And then Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Siren, and Zelda. Couldn't fit it without having 2 black spines. But ultimately, this is what we changed. And it looks real good. And then the shelf as well. Looks real nice now.